see, my LA Rams are hosting this afternoon the Indianapolis Colts. That is a 3:05 kickoff. Early games today, we got Washington and the Atlanta Falcons at home. Is this the Marcus Mariota revenge tour? He did win last week against the Raiders, who he also played for. Biggest spread of the week, clearly Buffalo hosting New Orleans. That's a 15.5-point spread. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But that's a noon kickoff. Browns and the Lions. The Browns are going to be playing the Vikings in London next week, but they are almost a 10-point dog to Detroit. Noon kickoff. Panthers-Patriots, probably the worst game of the week on paper. Let me know in the chat who your squad is, who you're representing. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're also going to be checking up on the new top 25, talk some college football. Your boy might be doing some gaming today for a little while. Eagles-Bucks, that to me is going to be the best game of this early round. I'm really looking forward to that one. Red Zone VC, even better. Share window. Let's see what else we got here. We are officially underway. Texans and Titans in a battle of awful. I did not have the Houston Texans being this bad. I really didn't. Like, it's definitely disheartening to see how bad that the Houston Texans have been. All right, kickoff in Tampa, Eagles and Bucks. That one's going to skip out of the back of the end zone to get started. And you know the words, 7 hours of commercial red zone football. Dang it. Commercials. 7 hours of red zone football starts right now. Panthers and Patriots on the kickoff. Wait. Hey, Octobox action. Let's go, baby. Browns, Lions, Bills, Saints, Commanders, Falcons, Texans, Titans, Panthers, Patriots, Giants, Chargers, Jackson Dart's first NFL start. And we swing in now to the Bucks and Eagles, 1st and 10 at the 20 for Baker Mayfield and company. We have motion. Baker Mayfield with a short throw out to the left, and that's going to be a first down. I believe that is the Sterling Shepard. I am very, very curious to keep an eye on that Chargers-Giants game solely because we have the NFL debut, the first start for first-round pick Jackson Dart. All right, so that was actually a gain of 8, 2nd and 2 handoff for Tampa. That's a big first down run. I believe that's Bucky Irving. Look at the Bucks imposing their will early. Yeah, that was Bucky Irving. All right, we swing over to Orchard Park. Josh Allen looking, throws it over the middle. That is caught for a 14-yard gain. Bills are looking very good early on this year, 3-0. Josh Allen, to some people, looks like the early MVP. If you ask me, I would dare say maybe a Justin Herbert. All right, Bucks now at the 42-yard line. Baker looking, fires deep over the middle. That is dropped by Chris Godwin, but also tight coverage there by the Eagles. Going to Atlanta, Michael Penix Jr. and the Falcons at the 40-yard line. Penix looking, throws it deep to Kyle Pitts for 26 yards. The Falcons are in Commander's business. That's a big gain, hell of a first start for the Atlanta Falcons, who were absolutely pitiful last week. Just awful. Right, handoff up the middle to Bucky Irving, and he gains about 6 yards. Yeah, they are gashing so far right now. They really are. for the we go to Tennessee. And Cam Ward fires it deep and caught by the rookie Elick Minor. He and Cam Ward have developed a really strong chemistry through these first few games. And yeah, the Titans are going through growing pains as a young ball club, but that's impressive. That was a hell of a play. A trips for Baker Mayfield, single to his left side. Short drop, looking to his left, throws it, is incomplete. All right, we go to Detroit. Jared Goff and the Lions against this very physical Browns pass rush, and they collapse the pocket. He dumps it underneath to Jahmyr Gibbs, picks up about 4 yards as the Lions get into Browns territory. The Browns coming off a big win last week over the Green Bay Packers. The Browns pass rush, they were absolutely annihilating Green Bay's offensive line, and it's just not Myles Garrett for once. Oh, that's the only thing he's really asked for is help, quite frankly. Drake London motions, handoff to Bijan. Gets a big run down to the 13-yard line of Washington. The Falcons are in business. The Bucks are having to punt. Oh, is it blocked? The Eagles blocked another punt, another special teams touchdown. Oh my! Whoa! Blocked field goal last week, blocked punt, and they took it to the house. Sidney Brown, the safety, recovers the punt and takes it to the house. Holy cow, Eagles special teams. Yo, that's crazy. That is wild. Oh, we got a fumble. Bijan Robinson fumbles, but Penix recovers. Whoa, we got some slippery hands going on right now. Still don't have the new college football rankings up yet. That's one thing we are waiting on after yesterday. How about this Eagles special teams? 7-0. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. All right, Penix now out of the shotgun. Looking. He's got time, throws it, and is that? Oh, nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted. Look at the. Whoa! No! What a ton! What a play! Shakir for the Bills, making all the Saints defense look stupid. Wow. You actually breaking out of a tackle from Demario Davis. You definitely doing something. Longtime veteran, but one of the best Mike backs in the league. Saints go down 7. Oh, we have a field goal attempt for the Titans, 41 yards. And that goes wide, and we are still scoreless. Joey Slye pushes it wide right from 41. Ooh, there's the big mean fella, Cam Scatterboo. That kid's going to be a problem. A big problem. Let's take a look at Jackson Dart here. The Giants need anything to inject some life into this offense because 2025 Russ ain't it. And here's the replay of that blocked punt. Wow. People really underestimating the value of special teams. All right, now Joe Flacco and the Browns have it 3rd and short. Let's take a look at Flacco. Fires that incomplete, but there are flags everywhere. That's going to be pass interference easily. All right, yo, I will be right back. We're going to keep it rolling. Let's refresh. Got to go make this lunch. Be right back, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got to jump back here because Jackson Dart just scored his first NFL touchdown, y'all. Ran it right up the gut on a hardball defense. Look at Jackson Dart. That's what they were hoping for. That's the energy the Giants needed. Excellent opening drive. And also, while we're at it, let me go check my fantasy. Let's go check my fantasy. All my guys are playing now. I'm projected in a super tight matchup, by the way. Ooh, is that caught? Tommy Tremble for Carolina with the tud. All right, Bryce Young. We'll be right back officially, y'all. Just had some. We ain't missing nothing here. You know how we do it. We'll be right back. What about Oreos? Hey, we back, yo. Ooh, looks like the Browns have a first and goal. Uh-oh. Joe Flacco starting hot, 5 of 5 for 70. We got a jumbo set in 2025. Hey, had to go get some lunch, had to get the grub. Made some lemon pepper chicken. 11th play for the Browns. Second and goal for the Browns. Flacco sneaking it in. He's short. He is short. Oh, that's a beautiful piece of lemon pepper. Yes, sir. Oh, we got an injury in the Saints game. Receiver Juwan Johnson. Actually, I hope looks like he's okay. But he came off the field. Third and goal for Cleveland. Flacco tries to sneak it again. He's short. He's short again. He is short again. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the Saints. Oh, he got it. Wait. No, they're saying he's short. The Saints are with an impressive touchdown run. That's Kendre Miller. Super impressive get back by the Saints. All right, fourth and goal. Deep handoff, and yeah, he's in. Cleveland scores. He is in. Now the Browns went with some extra beef up front, and they put a tackle in. Third and 8 for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles at their own 40. Pressure coming for Jalen Hurts. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Devontae Smith. Look at that first. We'll definitely take that first. Still don't have the new rankings up. Now, the College Game Day is going to Tuscaloosa next week for Vanderbilt, Alabama. Who had that on the list of possible games before the start of the year? Celebrity picker has got to be Pimp Vandy from SEC Shorts. Absolutely has to be. Oh, big run for is that Saquon? That's A.J. Dillon, Quadzilla. Heck, that's a hell of a number 2 back to have. I sneak into Drake May and the Patriots. Oh, that is tipped and almost intercepted. All right. Texans in Titans territory at the 32-yard line. Oh, wow. Jeffrey Simmons blew up the snap. C.J. Stroud does not stand a chance with that offensive line. Good grief. All right. That pass caught by Dallas Goedert. We go back to the Bucs Eagles. All right, let's see if CJ's allowed to stand up here. 3rd and 10 out of the shotgun. Short. They get rid of it quickly, and he's going to wind up short. Christian Kirk for 6. Texans are going to probably line up for a field goal here. 2nd and 2 for the Eagles. They're at the Bucs 32. Play fake by Hurts. Looking. He's going to break the pocket. He's going to pull it down and get the first. Hold on, he's still running. Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts nearly scores, gets it down to the 1. I thought he was going to step out of bounds, but he kept on rolling. Where in the world was the rest of the Bucks defense? Everybody was taken away downfield. No tush push this time. Oh, what a call that was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. From the snap, Jalen Hurts underhands it to Dallas Goedert. He just alley-ooped the ball to him. That will count as a pass. That was a forward pass. Wow. Very creative. And, boy, Philly is putting belt to ass right now. They really are. Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that either. Meanwhile, I do see the Falcons at the Commanders' 25 and a handoff up the middle, 4th and short, and the Falcons are going to get that. With all their struggles in the kicking game this year, I don't blame the Falcons for not kicking a field goal there. All right, Kaimi Fairbairn from 47 yards to give the Texans the lead. And it is good. They look at Justin Herbert against the Giants defense. 3rd and very long. He's going to pull it down. Did he get it? Oh, boy, did he. 24 yards. You can't allow that. Falcons with a fresh set of downs here at the 23. That was completely busted up. They tried a fancy reverse. That did not work. Second and long. Penix throws it over the middle to Drake London. Nearly gets all of that back. Now the Falcons are in business at the Browns Commanders 15. Now we switch to Cleveland, Detroit. Let's see. I formation for Jared Goff. Throws it, and boy, the Browns blowing that up. Myles Garrett applying pressure. Where have we never heard that before? It's 3 for 38 for Drake London, and now the Falcons have a 3rd and 3. Penix going to the end zone. Oh, he gets the first down to Bijan. Atlanta in business. Red zone opportunity for the Buffalo Bills. Motion and a deep handoff to James Cook. He's going to hit the edge. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Falcons. Looking to extend their lead. Deep handoff to Bijan, gets down to the 5. First and goal for the Bills. Got the triple box action. Lions are now in the red zone. Another handoff to James Cook. And James Cook is battling. Almost scores. Down to the 2. Jared Goff gets sacked. Touchdown, Atlanta, Drake London. When all else fails, find Drake London. There's a flag down in the Detroit game after Goff was just sacked. Second and goal. Another handoff. James Cook there. He gets the touchdown. Bills get that lick back from the Saints touchdown. And how about that franchise history for the Buffalo Bills and James Cook? He has now scored a rushing touchdown in his 8th straight game. Ooh, Jahmyr Gibbs with the sweet feet. No flags. That's a tud. And breaking news, the University of Arkansas has just fired Sam Pittman as their head coach after getting blown out yesterday by Notre Dame. Let's see what else we can get on that. Who will be taking over as the interim head coach? Looks like we don't have anything so far on. Let's see if we. That's from Saturday Down South. Seeing if we can get news on who will be the interim. We do not have word on who's going to be the interim head coach, but if you ask me and my gut, which usually doesn't miss, it's going to be Bobby Petrino. But you don't lose games like that at home to Notre Dame and expect to keep your job, especially after blowing the lead to Memphis like they did. But Pittman is out at Arkansas. He finishes with a record of 32-34. Wait, hold on. Developing play here. Yeah, in Foxborough, we got a special teams touchdown for the Patriots. Ooh, we got to see that again. Marcus Jones just returned a punt for a touchdown. We have got to see what happened here in Foxborough. What we do see is a tie ball game right now, so let's take a look at the replay of this punt return. Oh, it was Carolina's. Looks like their gunners were not prepared for Marcus Jones to actually field this punt. They were anticipating a fair catch. It was because the punt was so deep and had enough people down there, but he was fearless enough. He said, "Screw it, I'm going to take this thing," and he took it to the house. Oh, we got an interception. Baker Mayfield is picked off by the Eagles. That is returned now into Bucs territory. And we have a flag. That is Cooper DeJean with the interception, but there is a flag down. Oh, looks like that ball hit the ground before DeJean trapped it. That should be reverse. Hold on now. We got some jawbone. Uh-oh. We got fisticuffs possibly. Baker Mayfield and Quinyon Mitchell were getting in each other's face. You don't push up on the quarterback. Oh, Quinyon Mitchell is a bad dude. Yeah, how about as a cornerback you don't go after Tristan Wirfs? How about you don't? Hold on. Incomplete pass. Personal foul. We have a personal foul as well. Holy cow. So instead of an interception, we have an overturned interception and a personal foul. Now we got Jackson Dart from his own end zone and finding Darius Slayton for 18. Well, who is that walking off the field for the Oh, my goodness. The Chargers cannot afford more injuries to their offensive line. Joe Alt just taken out on a cart. Reportedly has an ankle injury. His status is questionable. So the Chargers have worse luck there. Now without their two stud tackles. All right, we do have not the AP poll, but we have the new coaches poll up for college football. Moving up from 11 to number 4 in the coaches poll is Ole Miss. Oregon jumps to number 2. Miami to number 3. A&M and now number 5. I do not recall the last time Texas A&M was ranked this high. Penn State drops to number 6. The Oklahoma moves up 2 to 8. Indiana in the top 10 once again, reminiscent of last year at number 9. Georgia falls from 3 to 10. Alabama moves up to 16. Iowa State up 1 to 12. LSU drops from 4 to 13. We got a big run here in Washington. That's Chris Rodriguez for 48 yards. Holy cow, big time run. Let's get back to the polls here. Other movers, Georgia Tech, despite escaping Wake Forest, moves up 1 to 16. And anchored down, Vanderbilt up 3 to number 17. Mizzou up 1 to 18. Florida State falls 11 spots from 8 to 19. Michigan falls 2 to 20. Illinois moves up 1 to 22. We're going to go back to Detroit for the Browns-Lions. Joe Flacco with the fade ball. That is a terrible, terrible interception. Kirby Joseph with the easiest interception of his life. Yikes. BYU moves up 1 to 23. Again, Illinois up 1 to 22 after their win over USC. And falling out of the coaches poll is USC at 22 and TCU at 25. Moving in, Arizona State at 24 and Utah at 25. That's the coaches poll. We'll check back in for the official AP poll. All right, now the Bucks are in the red zone looking at their first scoring opportunity here. Well, without a field goal attempt or a punt being blocked. Let's see, Baker swings it out to Bucky Irving. He had a hole, but he's tripped up. Red zone now, Chris Rodriguez with the handoff, and he is short. He's short. Big stop by the Falcons defense. Fourth and 1. Let's take a look. Baker rolls to his left, and then he rolls to his right. He fumbled the ball and then recovered it. Flustered. Now that's fourth down for Tampa. 4th and 1. Mariota throws to the left. That is caught by Deebo Samuel. Big time conversion for the Commanders. Ooh, did he get both feet in? Okay, no, he got it. There it is. Yeah, he got it. That was an excellent catch by Deebo Samuel on 4th and 1. Now the Bucs are lining up for a field goal, hoping and praying that the Eagles don't block this one too. 42 yards from the left hash, and it is up and good. Bucs get on the board. So the Bucs get on the board, and the Eagles don't block a field goal or punt this time. All right, we swing to the Giants and Chargers. Jackson Dart pulls up, and he's going to pull it down, but he's going to get sacked, doing a little bit too much dancing. All right, 2nd and goal for Washington. At the 5, 8th play of this drive for Mariota, trips to his right. Single receiver to the left. We got motion out of the backfield. Empty backfield now for Mariota. Backside pressure. Throws the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Commies. Luke McCaffrey. The genetic tree doesn't stop with the McCaffrey family. Luke McCaffrey, a rookie receiver out of Rice. Don't need to say who his daddy is. Yeah, I gotta step away. I do. If everything's all right, I gotta step away. That was a big fella. We almost got a big one. He's their best player. There was a church shooting, I just got told, about 10 minutes from my niece's house in Michigan. 10 people were shot, 1 killed. No, false start. That guy scored. That could happen often. That looks awesome, sis. That looks awesome, sis. Oh, man. Oh, see that the Lions got on the board, got the lead back with a field goal. Well, there's Saquon doing Saquon things. I only got 1 point right now. How many people are playing right now for me? Only one. Okay, everybody from me. 1, 2. I got 2 playing tomorrow, and the rest are afternoon guys. And 2nd and 3 for the Eagles. I formation, the pitch left to Saquon, and he slips behind the line of scrimmage. Bryce Young throws and threw it behind Tet McMillan. Right, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Jalen Hurts on a screen to Barkley, and he just isn't able to get away from Hassan Reddick. The former Eagle makes the tackle, and the Eagles are going to punt. Big stop for Tampa. So Philly's going to punt. They only gained 2 there. So the Eagles are going to get this punt away. And while we were away, we missed out on the on what was nearly a thick 6. Dexter Lawrence nearly intercepted and took to the house a Justin Herbert pass. You start the second quarter, the Giants are at the 7-yard line. Hand off to Cam Scadaboo. He's going to hit the edge. Oh, he's tripped up at the 3. He had the angle. And we go to Houston Texans, and big handoff. That is Tony Pollard for 21 yards. Somebody's got to get a win here today in that game. All right, Drake May on play action. Throws the screen to Austin Hooper. That's a big gain of 24 yards. Patriots leading 7-6. Getting towards the end of the first quarter. There's 3rd and goal for the Giants. Dart hands off to Scadaboo again, and he is stood up at the line of scrimmage. All right, now we go to the Lions and Browns. Flacco off a deep play fake, throws a screen to the rookie Quinshon Judkins. Bam! And now the Browns are in Lions territory. Joe Flacco, screens are his best friend. And we have a good field goal. Giants now lead 10-0. First and goal for the Patriots. What got them into the 1st and goal? Oh, look at that. And look at the lane that opened up for Ramondre Stevenson. Gets the Patriots inside of the Panthers' 10. First and goal at the 7-yard line. 2 tight ends to the left of Drake May, Austin Hooper, and Hunter Henry. Twin receivers to the right. Stevenson, the single back, and he's going to get down to about the 5. We go to Buffalo, New Orleans. Bills at their own 12. Josh Allen's going to launch it deep, and that is intercepted. Jonas Sanker picks off Josh Allen on a deep ball. The Bills, they have not committed a turnover until that play. Very impressive, but the Saints now get the ball back. Now we're back to Detroit. Ford Field getting really loud. 2nd and 21. Out of the shotgun. Flacco He's looking, and he's going to throw it into the ground. He had nothing there. Absolutely nothing. All right. Cam Ward at the 44 of the Texans, 3rd and 14 out of the shotgun. He's got big protection until he doesn't, and as Daniil Hunter makes himself known to Cam Ward. Big sack. All right, back to Tampa Bay. Bucks have a 2nd and 8 at their own 18-yard line. Motion. Baker's looking. He's got protection now. He scrambles. He's looking downfield. And that is caught. Emeka Egbuka. What a stud he's been so far. And let's go to Atlanta. What's happened here with Michael Penix? Our play fake, and he gets sacked, and it looks like he threw the ball, but looked like he was down on the ground. Was he down, or was he still up was he still up? Okay, so he was ruled down by contact, so it's a sack. No turnover. The crisis averted there, 2nd and long for Atlanta. Pistol set. Bijan alone back. Penix looking to throw. He's looking to launch it deep. He's got Drake London. What a catch! There's a flag down, but what a catch by Drake London. He is having a great game. But we will see what the flag is. Defensive holding, and that's gonna stand. If you've got Drake London in your fantasy team, you are doing great today. I do not have Drake London. Huge chunk play for the Falcons. 2nd and goal. We're going to switch to Foxborough. Patriots still looking to get in the end zone. Antonio Gibson, the former commander, now in. Play action by Drake May. Looking to his left. He's going to pull it down, and he is going to score. Touchdown, New England. He can definitely beat you with his legs when need be. You okay? Beautiful play fake. It looks like they were trying to get Hooper downfield, but he instead switched to start blocking, used great awareness, and helped his quarterback out. Touchdown, Patriots. 2nd and 8 for Atlanta at the Washington 24. Penix, and we've got a flag. Maybe early movement. Yep, that's a false start. Oh, 3rd and 7 for Tampa. Mayfield under pressure. Launches that deep, and broken up by Quinyon Mitchell. Let's see if he got his hand in there. He did enough to disrupt that. 2nd and 13. We go back to Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. looking as a laser. That's free real estate and a 1st down. Very soft coverage by the Commanders. Darnell Mooney makes them pay. Our early games are pretty close right now. And, of course, the Steelers beating the Vikings 24-21 in London. Let's see if we have AP polls up. We still do not yet. Also note today is game 162. It is the final day of the regular season in Major League Baseball. That will be something to be worth keeping an eye on as well. After the big game, 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Bijan. He cuts, oh my God, what a run by Bijan Robinson. My goodness. Bijan is a grown man. That was filthy. That was disgusting. Yeah, you can't tackle him. And look at the spin out of the tackle. Come on now. We're 4 games in, and that was his first rushing touchdown. Wow. And the Falcons now have a 10-point lead. Extra point is good. Oh, we got a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs with a big run, 24 yards. Man, dude's like a human joystick, bro. And then, Aiden Hutchinson, is he hurt? Oh, he was getting double teamed there. I was about to say, the Lions cannot have him get hurt again. Good Lord. Ooh, what a tough run by Omari and Hampton. Now, there's a flag down here in the Giants game. That was a tough run. A 15-yard illegal block in the back on Ladd McConkey to bring that back. That's kind of ticky-tack, if you ask me. All right, screen from Herbert. Namarian Hampton, and he is going backwards. Great job by the Giants D. The New York Giants very, very motivated, fired up, and they're playing like it today. 2nd and 24. Here's Justin Herbert, throws it short. That's caught by Omarian Hampton, and he'll gain a lot of those yards back. Nearly got it all back. All right, we go to Foxborough. Bryce Young on play action, and he's going to pull it down and slides, and he gains the first. Third and a manageable 5 now for the Chargers. At the 15, Herbert looking in. He is sacked. He barely got rid of it at the last second. We've got a flag. What is the call here? What is the call? Something about a rusher for the Giants wearing a 50 number. Abdul Carter. Yep, they called intentional grounding on Herbert after loss of down. 4th down. Literally, it is apply pressure. New York Giants, for all the flaws they have as a football team, their front four, I believe, is the best in the NFL. It's between the Giants and the Browns. 3rd and 6, we go to Tampa. Out of the shotgun is Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown's in single coverage. Hurts is looking. Rolls to his left. And throws it to the end zone. Oh, what a catch by Devontae Smith. Gets it to the 4-yard line. 43-yard attempt for Cameron Dicker, and Cameron Dicker, the kicker, he don't miss. The Chargers get on the board. And now we go first and goal for at the Bucks 5. Barkley in with 2 tight ends. They're going to RPO, and they do the shovel pass to Dallas Goedert again. Holy cow, Dallas Goedert catching laterals and shovel passes. They've got the Bucks defense on skates. Nick Sirianni is being cheeky today with his play calling. That would drive me nuts. Out here, the Eagles are out here playing a little bit of schoolyard ball. Holy cow. And on the kickoff, we go to Washington. And, oh! Luke McCaffrey with a 58-yard kickoff return. It's those McCaffrey boys. All right, Bryce Young empty out of the shotgun. He's escaping, and he slips and falls. Yep. Turf Monster got him. Third and 16. We stay in with Carolina. Bryce Young nearly throws a pick. We'll be right back, y'all. Keep it rolling. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? Wait, what the hell? Hold on. What did I just do?
I think you went back.
But I don't...
Out of your screen.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that, though.
What did you press when you did?
Refresh? Hold on.
That's the go back button. Refresh is the go back button.
No, hold on. My camera's still on.
Can you let me have a camera?
No. Hold on. Cancel. How do I get back? I don't even know what I just did. Display.
You hit the refresh button, which means go back to home screen.
Oh, I gotta figure out. I literally don't know what I just did. That run was filthy. Oh. There we go. I accidentally made a boo-boo, y'all. I will be right back. I promise you. Thank you for hanging out. Stick and stay. I was so thrown off. Like, what did I do? Alright, y'all, we'll be back for just a little while because we have lunch to make for the most important person in my life. Alright, we got first and goal for the Patriots. Deep handoff. Ooh, big run down to the 3. Oh, that is Travion Henderson. And I think he's going to be a really good one for the Patriots. Oh, that run's going to be a reverse face mask call. That penalty will be called on Austin Hooper, the tight end. We have an injury for Carolina. All right, Lions have the ball at the their own 32, 3rd and 12. Jared Goff going deep, and it is caught. Jameson, oh, he dropped it. That was right in the basket. Oh, had 2 defenders beat. Ah. Damn. And now they're going to have to punt. That's painful. We go to Houston and C.J. Stroud. Texans lead 6-0. And they're going to get smothered there. CJ is slammed again. Man, what is it with the Houston Texans franchise? No matter who their quarterback is, their inability to develop an offensive line to protect him, I will never understand it. Somebody explain this to me. Why is that always the case? And they're going to go to break in Houston. I'm very convinced that the Houston Texans are going to get C.J. Stroud killed out there. It never fails. First and goal now at the Panthers' 24-yard line. My goodness. Let's see. Reverse, and that goes nowhere. I believe a couple yards were gained there. So let's take a look at the Browns and the Lions. Flacco drops back, throws it, and is intercepted again. Is that a house call? Almost. DJ Reed. And now the Lions are in business. That's 2 picks for Flacco. Jerry Jeudy was called for a flag. And now we have an injury in the Detroit game. But we switch back to Foxborough. Second and a long goal. Short screen to Travian Henderson. And he gets down to about the 20. We have another flag down. Declipping on Carolina. So that's a huge first down for the Patriots. Oh, yeah, he definitely threw his leg out to try to stop Travian Henderson because he got beat. Gets them out of a precarious situation, and now New England has a fresh set of downs and a much more manageable opportunity to possibly score a touchdown here. Drake May looking to his right, throws it over the middle, gets down to the 5. Back to Houston. 3rd and 17. And Stroud looking, watches pressure from the back. That is caught out of bounds. All right, y'all. Break time. Got to go get lunch. Ooh, that's a Patriots touchdown. Travian Henderson bullies his way in. Free play. Throw it up. Alright, we're back, y'all. Kiddo is fed. She's got her lunch ready to go. And we're back ready to roll. Well, it is confirmed that for the rest of the season, Bobby Petrino is going to be coaching the Arkansas Razorbacks. Bobby Petrino, y'all. Here we go again. Amon-Ra St. Brown in for the tud. The Lions extend their lead. (17-7) the lead now. I believe the AP polls are out now. Well, at least I thought, because Mizzou's Mizzou football's official Facebook page had posted they are ranked number 19. And Blake Groupie from 54 and squeezes it in. The Saints are now only down 4. Whoa, Malik Neighbors being carted off. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's take a look here. Apparently, a right leg injury. Oh, I feel bad for Malik. Let's take a look here at the Giants without Malik Neighbors. What do they look like here? 3rd and 10 for Jackson Dart. Cam Scattaboo's a single. And Jackson Dart's going to pull it up. And is he going to get it? He gets the first. Toughness. Toughness. All right, we got a pitch to the right for Scattaboo. Took a pop there. I really think that the Giants have found something in Cam Scattaboo. That's for damn sure. There's 2nd and 7 for the Giants. Out of the shotgun, Dart with the quick read. Throws it out in the flat. All right, 3rd and a short 2. And Dart's going to keep it. He gets another first down. Honestly, he's been their best runner today. Another hand to boo. Let's go double, and they're going to go to the double box. The Saints are driving on the Saints. Look at New Orleans making some moves today. And 2nd and 8. Devin Singletary handed off. Running game trying to supplement the loss of Tyrone Tracy. Bucks have the ball. They're up big on Tampa. Go to Saquon Barkley in the flat. Dude, look at this. Saquon's just ridiculous. 15 yards. Belt to ass. Wait, did the Marcus Jones again with the big punt return? Did he return this one? He almost housed 2 punts. Oh, and Jackson Dart just overthrows his man in the end zone. Marcus Jones nearly just returned a 2nd punt return for a touchdown. Holy cow. All right. We have pass interference on the Chargers. All right, deep handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, and he is stuffed up the line. Take a look at Drake May as he throws it over the middle to Stephon Diggs. Looks like New England's being very workmanlike in their effort. Another handoff to Scadaboo. Stephon Diggs actually being targeted today, 4 for 49. We've got triple box action. Let's look at the Giants, and Dart is tripped up and sacked. And is that a touchdown? That is close. I don't know if he broke the plane there. Hunter Henry was very, very close in breaking the plane. That will have to be looked at. Let's see. The crown of the helmet broke the plane, but did the nose of the ball, and it looks like it didn't. That was so close, but I'm going to have to say no. We have 3rd down here for the Saints. They're staying very tight with the Buffalo Bills. Keep in mind, the spread for this game was 15.5. We have a Saint that is down right now. A 43-yard field goal attempt for Joey Sly for the Titans. He missed the first one. And this one, did he miss that one too? Oh, my Lord. Chisel Adonis is crashing out somewhere. Joey Sly has missed 2 field goals. Still 6-0 Houston. Shout out to Chisel, man. All right, Jake Elliott on for the field goal attempt to make this a 3-touchdown lead. And that kick is good. 24-3 with 1 minute to go in the first half. This is not how I saw this game going. I'm not even going to lie to you. 3rd and 1 for the Saints. They're 2 for 5 on 3rd down. Let's see what Kellen Moore is going to dial up here. Got empty backfield for Spencer Rattler. Trips to the right. Running back comes back, motions back into the backfield. Three to the right, and an option. And Spencer Rattler keeps it. They ran an option play. All right, now that was a little crafty from New Orleans. First and goal. Their goal. They need to keep it close, not be too aggressive, because we already know you can't even give Josh Allen 20 seconds with the football. We've got a double box, and remember later today for the late games, Chiefs hosting the Ravens. Always a potential AFC Championship preview matchup. Last year, remember the Ravens lost by a toe. Never forget. All right, we have 3rd and 11 for the Giants at the Chargers 13. Darts looking, pockets collapsing. He sidearms to get rid of it. So the Giants are going to bring the field goal unit on. Saints have out of the eye here on 1st and goal, and they're going to hand off and get to about the 7-yard line. Antonio Gibson just punched it in for the Patriots. They are now up 27-6 on Carolina. And New England is absolutely annihilating Carolina. Let's take a look at the numbers here. It has really not been, I mean, in terms of total yards, it's been pretty even. Yeah, 161 to 146. Carolina hasn't turned the ball over, but the two special teams touchdowns by New England have made the difference. It's really been their special teams today. 2nd and goal for the Saints. Spencer Rattler hands it off, and no, he fakes the handoff and throws it to the corner. That is out of bounds. That ball was caught out of bounds. Was not able to drag the toes in bounds. Impressive catch, though. Impressive effort. That ball is incomplete. We have an injured Buck down. Oh, and it's Bucky Irving. He is down, and there's also a flag down in the Tampa Bay game. We also have the Lions driving. They are at the Browns' 40-yard line with under 30 seconds to go. Jared Goff's going to sling it deep, and that is incomplete. Taking a look here at the Lions game, Myles Garrett getting supreme pressure. Why he's not being double teamed, I don't know. It's Myles Garrett. What are y'all thinking, Detroit? Bucky Irving is on the sideline, and they'll probably just hold him until the half. The Bucs really got to try to figure something out there. 3rd and goal for the Saints. Let's see, little trickeration from the Saints. What do they got here? Oh, it's a Philly special, and oh my goodness, what a pick! Holy crap, what a pick! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord, what a pick on the Philly special! Cole Bishop one-handed that thing. But there's a flag down, but holy cow, that's play of the day. Whether it stands or not, that is play of the day. Oh, my Lord. That was disgusting. Yo, that was insane. It looks like the Bucs are just going to take a knee and go to half. Jake Bates on to kick a 58. I believe that is a 50. 8-yard field goal attempt for Detroit with 12 to go. Yeah, that Philly special was yoinked. That was incredible. Oh, actually, looks like the Bucks are not going to clock it and go to half. So, is Tampa going to do a Hail Mary or a lateral play? I wonder what's going on here. What are they going to do? But we have a field goal attempt here for the Bucks instead. How far is this going to be? Oh, Philly has a man deep. Chase McLaughlin, how long is this? This looks like it's about 62 yards. 62 to 63 yards. Hold on, that is short. No! Wow! 65-yard field goal? 65? Excuse me? A 65-yard field goal to end the first half by Chase McLaughlin. Oh! Wow. There's you some momentum. That is insane. 65 yards. Yeah, he did. So, Bucks down 18. That is the second longest field goal ever. That is absolutely ridiculous. So that's how the first half in Tampa closes. Let's take a look now. The official AP poll is out, and the only team, and Ohio State did not obviously move. They won against Washington yesterday. Oregon, with their win over Penn State, moves up to number 2 from 6. Miami drops a spot, and they were on a bye. Ole Miss jumps from 13 to 4. Oklahoma is now number 5 in the country, and they go from 7 to 5. Texas A&M goes from 9 to 6. Penn State drops from 3 to 7, and Indiana is now ranked 8th. Number 9, Texas, and Alabama has jumped from 17 to 10 with their win over Georgia. Georgia, this has got to be the lowest I've seen them ranked in a long time, 12th. Texas Tech moves up number 1 spot to 11. LSU falls to 13 after their loss. Iowa State, Tennessee did not move. Damn right, Vanderbilt up to number 16, up 2 spots after their win over Utah State. Georgia Tech falls 1 spot after escaping Wake Forest. Florida State falls 10 spots to 18. Mizzou moves up 1 to 19. They'll be on a bye this week. Michigan falls 1 spot to 20. Notre Dame shouldn't be ranked. I kid. But they absolutely destroyed Arkansas. Illinois hangs in at number 22. They move up one spot. BYU up 2 to 23 after their late win over Colorado. And Wahoo, indeed, Virginia at 24 after their big win over Florida State and Arizona State. Back in the polls at 25. USC and TCU falling out of the polls. See, South Florida, Utah, Mississippi State, Memphis, Louisville, USC, North Texas, Maryland, TCU, and UNLV. I believe I am being summoned. Grandma needs you. She didn't forget, she just was busy.
Why does she need you? Does she need Dusty?
Yeah. She needs your help. It's Halloween decorations time, so you already know what that's all about. Ooh, Quentin Johnston in the end zone for the touchdown for the for the Chargers. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's the latest top 25. Yeah, Missouri moves up one spot. They are on a bye this week. I'm so excited for the upcoming schedule. I just want top 25. Let's go to scores. Do it that way. Top 25 matchups this upcoming week. BYU hosts West Virginia. Georgia hosts Kentucky. Georgia's very pissed off. I'm sure it's not going to be a good day for Big Blue Nation. Sneaky matchup: Iowa State at Cincinnati. That's a game that Cyclones fans might need to look out for. Wisconsin and Michigan. Illinois at Purdue. I think Purdue's about to start going on a heater after that big win yesterday over USC. Penn State at UCLA. I mean, UCLA's awful, just terrible. For a program that historically is a good football program, this is pathetic. Texas at Florida, that's sneaky. That's very sneaky. But this right here, and who would have thought College Game Day would be coming to Tuscaloosa for this matchup? But Vanderbilt, Alabama, 2:30 Eastern. That's awesome. I'll call an upset here. Notre Dame will lose at home to Boise State. I truly believe that. Just because Boise got blown out by South Florida to start the year, I don't think people have stopped believing that Boise State was a good football team. At no point have I ever thought that. People all of a sudden said, "Oh God, they lost to South Florida. They're terrible." Virginia Louisville, that should be a really good matchup, and probably the most underrated quarterback in college football right there is that man Chandler Morris. Oklahoma's got a scrimmage with Kent State. Texas Tech, Houston. This could be an upset. It really could. Watch out for the Cougars. They are undefeated. Minnesota, Ohio State. Miami, Florida State. Still big-time matchup. The Cinnamon Rolls, shout out to Matt B. Great, still could nip Miami. Could. We'll see. And I think this is a sneaky matchup as well. Mississippi State has lost 13 straight SEC games, but they lost in overtime yesterday to Tennessee. Watch out. If they wind up winning that game in College Station, do not be shocked. Do not be surprised if Mississippi State wins that game. But that's the college slate. That is the college slate. All right, Bryce Young's going to throw it underneath to the tight end Tommy Tremble, and there's a flag. That's probably going to come back, and we'll go to half in Foxborough. An eligible receiver, and that will do it for the first half in Foxborough. All right. And handoff for the Texans. First down for Houston, 6-0. This game's been a slog. All right, Texas now in Titans territory. Deep handoff. Well, somebody say. I will never understand. Even when the Texans have had good offensive linemen, the entire unit is usually not good. And granted, they have one of the best tackles in the NFL in Laramie Tunsil, but this entire offensive line unit is butt cheeks. Quick handoff and stop short. The Titans get the stop. Jeffrey Simmons again. Dude is a beast. So 4th and 3, and we have a field goal attempt here from Fairbairn. It's 2 of 2. He's hit from 43 and 47. This one from 54. Hey, what's 54 if somebody's hit from 65 and he pushes it wide right? Oh, we have a big hit on the kickoff to Luke McCaffrey. He's been a heck of a playmaker so far today, guys. Okay, Homeboy's got 59 points so far. He's got 2 left to play. He's got 4 going right now. Oh, we have a Falcon down. Xavier Watts is down for the Falcons off of the kickoff. It's surprising, but you know what? Shout out to the Giants and Jackson Dart really fighting in this game. Let's take a look actually at Dart's Let's take a look at his numbers in his first start. 7-11 for 59 yards. He's been sacked 3 times, but he's got 6 carries for 44 yards and a rushing touchdown. So he's been out there making plays. Speaking of making plays, look at DK Metcalf earlier in the day against the Vikings. Boy, he is a problem. Absolute problem. Matter of fact, let's get that box score and get those numbers. He had 5 for 126 yards today in a game that is not as close as the score actually suggested, but Minnesota really fought back in that one. Carson Wentz putting up some of his best numbers of his career. Threw for nearly 400 yards in that game. Oh, wow. Check this number out. This stat out, everyone. Chase McLaughlin's field goal that he made, the 65-yarder to end the first half, is the longest outdoor made field goal in NFL history. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, originally the longest field goal of 63 yards was kicked in the Superdome by Tom Dempsey. Brandon Aubrey hit a 65-yarder in Dallas. And when Justin Tucker hit that game winner to beat Detroit a few years back, it was indoors. Speaking of the Lions, we're under the second half underway. They're down 20-7. Let's take a look at the Titans here. Oh, what a shot to Tony Pollard. Couple shots. That's getting physical. Real physical. We have double box, and the Eagles are going to get the ball to start the second half. Big stop for the Texans there. Boy, Raymond James Stadium has emptied out pretty quickly. Let's take a look at the Eagles on their kickoff return. Get down to about the 33. There's 2nd and 12 for Cam Ward. He's looking, and that is incomplete. So a lot of trial and error this year for the rookie Cam Ward and this really young Titans team. He's been sacked more than any quarterback so far. But you do see big flashes of his ability. We go to the start of the second half with the Bills and the Saints, and they're only leading by 4 in a game where, again, the Bills were 15.5-point favorites. So Saints will receive to start the second half. And we'll see what they're able to do here. Fourth down, that's another stop for the Texans defense, which we all know the Texans defense is outstanding. But when you have an offensive line that is consistently failing its quarterback and you can't run the football, you're not able to provide enough time for your quarterback and receivers to get upfield and make plays. All right, 3rd and a long 22 for the Eagles. The Bucks off to a good defensive start here. I know the Eagles just play it safe, and they're going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon, and he gets maybe 2. That's good momentum to start the second half for the Bucks defense. They really need to get something going here. Marcus Mariota, 3rd and 14 in Atlanta. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to pull it down. He's going to get that first down. 22-yard run. Marcus Mariota still showing showing some juice. All right, 3rd and 9 for Joe Flacco. He's got 2 interceptions so far. Out of the shotgun. Flacco drops. He looks for the pressure, and there's Aiden Hutchinson. And the ball's been ripped out. Recovered by Detroit. Strip, sack, and fumble for the Lions, but there's a flag down. Jack Campbell, I believe, recovered the fumble. Let's see what the flag is. Defensive holding. Oh, that's going to negate it. First down, Cleveland. Ouch. Ooh, that hurts. Brian Branch called for defensive holding. As that was a tremendous play by Aiden Hutchinson. He got in there, ragdolled Flacco, and then ripped the ball out, and it was recovered by Jack Campbell, but defensive holding in the secondary. Well, the Bucks or the Eagles punt. Let's take a look here. That's a deep punt. Cameron Johnson with a nice return. Okay. Big return. Very big return. And 46-yard return for Cameron Johnson. Gets the Bucks in business after a good opening stop by the defense. Now he's got the special teams to put the offense in a good spot. We'll see what Tampa's got. Third down for the Washington again. 3rd and 2 at the Falcons' 29. Atlanta waving for a false start, and it will be a false start. 3rd and 7 for New Orleans. Bill showing big pressure. They bring it. Rattler throws. That ball is. We got a tie-up. We have a tie-up. Who has the ball? Looks like it will be a catch for the Saints, but they'll be short of the first. But Jawan Johnson and Tre'Davious White were both tied up for the ball. In the event of that happening, the ruling always goes in the favor of the receiver. 3rd and 7 now for Mariota. He's looking to fire deep, and it is incomplete. No flag. Looking for Chris Moore. Saints will now punt. Only picked up 4 of the 7 yards that they needed. And that one will go into the end zone for a touchback. 3rd and 10 for the Browns. And that is caught. And oh no, it's dropped. Jerome Ford dropped it. So that will be a 4th down now. Matt Gay looking to attempt a 52-yard field goal for Washington. Snap ball down, and it is plenty good. Jeez. I'll know a little bit about Matt Gay. He's our former kicker with the Rams, Super Bowl champion. All right, we go to Houston. CJ throws it underneath, and that'll be short of the first down. What'd you help Grandma with? You gonna go back out if Grandma needs your help again? You gonna go back out if Grandma needs your help? Okay. Well, you did a good job. It's gonna look great whenever it's all done and you did your part. That's my girl. Halloween season, y'all. Which, by the way, what are you dressing up as for Halloween? I tell you right now, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm dressing up as Sophia Petrova from the Golden Girls. If you know anything about me, probably the only person who watches the Golden Girls or loves it more than me is Xavier Woods from WWE. But shout out to him, of course. He's a legend. Igbuka makes the catch for the Bucks. Oh, be remiss to not mention the Thursday night game, and see, as much as it pains me, give the credit to the Seahawks. Last second field goal to beat Arizona 23-20. Sam Darnold's definitely found himself a home there. And I like Sam Darnold, but I can't like him when he plays the Rams. Oh, we have word on Malik Neighbors. He will not return for the rest of the game against the Chargers. Snap, and Baker's rolling to his left, and he shovels it, and that is dropped to Sterling Shepard. Here we go to Buffalo. James Cook handoff, and he creates another hole. He has been excellent today. Holy cow, has he been excellent. Whoa, big play. Michael Penix, a 69-yard pass to Bijan Robinson. Michael Penix Jr. is showing out today. And the Falcons have it first and goal at the Commander's 7. Yeah, we're going to have to see that very soon. Washington takes a timeout. Meanwhile, James Cook has been gashing the Saints defense. Not on that run, though. Let's take a look at the Giants here. Malik Neighbors will not return for that game. Let's see, what does Jackson Dart do? He pulls it down. And, oh, nice run by Dart. He's over 50 yards rushing today. Well, let's take a look at this play by... Oh, that was just on an out pattern. Bijan. Holy cow. This dude. Bijan Robinson is a grown man. Let's see what Atlanta does with it. And we have a flag. That's 129 total yards from scrimmage. Second and 33. How in the world did we get here from Houston? But that's a deep ball for... Oh, beautiful. Now that's what we've been looking to see from Houston. The Nico Collins and C.J. Stroud connection. They were on second and 33, but they picked that back up. Good grief. I've been looking to see, because last year Nico Collins was an absolute stud until the injury. And CJ's just not been able to. He's not had time to be able to make for his receivers to get downfield so they can make plays like that. The first and goal here for the Falcons at the 7. Drake London motions, and Penix is going to fake and throws it to Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, ATL. ATL, ho. Kyle Pitts in the end zone. And Michael Penix Jr. is looking like the guy that the Falcons hoped he would be. That's a hard man to tackle. Oh, no. Ian Rappaport is reporting that Malik Neighbors is believed to have torn his ACL per him and Tom Pelissero. Oh, that is awful. No. That's probably a done. That's done for the year. Wait, what? Why is Russell Wilson in the game? What is going on here? Okay, Jackson Dart was running. He gets brought down a little awkwardly, but he's frustrated, like he doesn't want to come out of the game. Maybe this is just a precaution. Well, Russ is back in for the Giants, and they're going to throw a quick screen on 3rd and 26. Oh, man. What bad luck so far for the Giants. Malik Neighbors likely out for the season. We have a deep ball for – that is underthrown, way underthrown. Denzel Ward with a gimme pick. I feel sick for the Giants right now and their fans. Jackson Dart is now in the tent. Malik Neighbors, likely a torn ACL. The 3 worst letters any football player wants to hear. ACL. Man, that absolutely sucks. All right, 1st and goal for the Bills. James Cook, and he gets down to the 5. Let's go to Foxborough. Patriots up big. Drake May, 3rd and 15. Over the middle, big time catch. That's Stephon Diggs. He's been getting fed today. Oh, Hunter Henry. He's going to score. Easy real estate for the Patriots. That's another touchdown. Josh Allen bootlegs. He throws, and he pump fakes, and Josh Allen scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's what he does. It's what he does. That was as workmanlike of a drive as you'll see from the Buffalo Bills. He hasn't been running it a lot today. They've really been relying on James Cook, which honestly, hey, smart. Legs for a quarterback should be an additional weapon, not the primary weapon. The Browns are now in the Lions' red zone. As they're at the 35 on the play clock here. Taking advantage of that turnover. And a handoff to Quinshon Judkins, picks up 5. We go to Houston. 4th and 1 for the Texans. And sneak, and CJ gets it. We're going to the 4th quarter. It is still 6-0. This game has been a low scoring. All right, play fake by Flacco. Roll out and throw. Look, that's really not something that you can do with him, especially at his age. Or those roll out play actions, especially when you have pressure staring you down. Just can't do it. Surprisingly, this game is even in terms of total yards. 3rd and 7 for the Browns. Pistol formation. Flacco and pressure up the middle. He gets rid of it, and it is tipped and knocked out of bounds. That will be 4th down. Brian Branch redeems himself from that flag earlier. All right, play fake. We go to Washington. Marcus Mariota throws. That is caught by Debo. Another big catch for him. .33-yard field goal attempt on for the Browns. Andre Schmidt, who hit the game winner last week to beat the Packers. And that is right through. Still broken up about Malik Neighbors and that injury. That's terrible. All right, Baker play fake to Bucky Irving. He's looking downfield. He's going to launch it downfield. That is, oh, it's caught by a big Buka. Easy tud for the Bucks. They have got momentum now. They've got momentum now. Forced a 3 and out. Big time punt return. And now they got a touchdown. We might have a ball game in Tampa. Mega Buka right now, if you were to stop the season, he's Offensive Rookie of the Year, and it's not even close. All right, now the Texans are in the red zone. Play fake on the reverse, and an easy touchdown pass for C.J. Stroud. Finally, we get a touchdown in Houston to Woody Marks. And if you're a Texans fan, shout out to y'all. The games you got to win are against the Titans. Which, again, shout out to the biggest Texans fans that on YouTube or anywhere that you'll find. Dub and Ross from In the Clutch. Clutch Squad's the best squad, of course. I know they're watching this game. They got to be feeling pretty hyped right now. And also Sir Dancelot, who's a friend of theirs. Big Texans fan. Ooh. Omari and Hampton, what a tough run. Holy cow. That's one of the things that you would have expected to see out of him coming out of the draft. He is a load. We go back to Atlanta. If there's a flag, free play. And that is intercepted. Xavier Watts picks off Marcus Mariota on a free play. I believe that was a hold. Wait, the penalty was on the Falcons. Oh, actually, no, it was on Washington, and the penalties declined. We go to Carolina, and that is caught by Ted McMillan. 35-6, New England leads this game. All right, we got a 2-point attempt for the Texans. C.J. Stroud rolls, and that is underthrown. So it is 12-0, not 14-0. All right, we take a look at Jared Goff and the Lions as they are at their own 37. St. Brown in motion. Handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he gains a few. All right, deep handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs again. Woo-wee. Joe Flacco looks like a very tired dad. You gotta love Flacco, man. Gotta love him. 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Gibbs stays in. St. Brown motions with Laporta and Williams in bunch formation. Goff looks, throws a fade ball, back shoulder, overthrows him, and no flag for Jamison Williams. Yeah, Jamison Williams is not the kind of guy you want to having one-on-one coverage if you're a defense, but excellent coverage by Miles Harden, who was able to keep up with him. And the Falcons fans wanted a flag. They're not going to get it. Detroit will punt. And that will be waved off. And that was a sky-high punt at the 15. Let's go. Let's take a look at New Orleans here. 3rd and 1. A handoff to. And Kendre Miller has been the man today for the Saints. He gets the first down. Let's take a look at what Michael Penix Jr. does. He's looking pretty deep. Oh, Lord, that was a terrible throw. Oh, that was a bad throw by Penix. Bad read. Yikes. Cannot do that. That puts Washington in a good position at the Falcons' 25-yard line as they fake the pitch. Mariota was looking to throw, and he's going to get rid of it, throw it out of bounds. Whew. Guys, I hate to say this, but because, I have my regular full-time job, I do got to wrap this thing up and take a nap. We always go until I can't, and I think I'm hitting my wall. So I do want to say, for those of you who have jumped in, hung out with me for however long you've been here, thank you so much for hanging out. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, and also subscribe to my main channel, K-Rob Reacts. We're a couple subs away from 250 there. Goal at the end of the year is 500. Goal here is 100 by the end of this year. So be on the lookout for more great content on both channels. I'm going to be streaming here, there, Twitch, Facebook, wherever, TikTok. All my links are down in the description. So until then, guys, I love you. I'll see you next week. Hugs and hand pounds.